Hello, geeks. We are road tripping on I-75, as we do. We got Jaffa in the back seat, being all pouty. He's ready to get out of the back seat. You're wondering why we don't have our other dogs? It's because Jaffa's the crazy dog, so he got to go. Today we will be playing the road trip game. So this will be our first time playing the road trip game, so let's unbox it. It says not to play while you're driving, but I think that just meant don't be the card reader driving.
Probably.
Beat for points with a deck full of dares, trivia, challenges, questions, and more.
Technically, I'm driving. I can't do dares and challenges.
Well, we'll see what kind of dares it is. Play until you reach your destination or until you notice any signs of road trip insanity. Road trip game comes with its own awesome little storage pouch in the glove compartment, so you'll never forget while you're packing. From the makers of What Do You Mean? There's some other games. It's the instruction book. Looks like 2 decks of cards and the storage pouch that in theory will fit better in the glove compartment rather than this box. We shall see. Nominate someone to be the card reader. Person sitting shotgun, we're looking at you. If the car setup allows, you can rotate the reader. Also nominate someone to keep score in their... Maybe don't pick the person who you planned the road trip. They've already done enough. Dashboard cards are challenges to be kept in mind throughout the trip. Place them on the dashboard as a reminder. With quick cards, you compete to be the first one to give the correct answer. Discuss, pause, and just for fun aren't worth any points. How to win. The player with the most points wins. Play until you reach your destination or until you begin any sign of insanity.
Yay, game time!
Game time. Card number 1. It's a dashboard. First person to spot a body of water gets the point. We're in the mountain. Not sure if we're going to find one before we get to our dinner spot. We'll see. Card number 2. Whoever can closely guess how many miles you have left in your journey gains a point. 359. Give it to Jeremy. However, we kind of cheated. It's on our GPS. That is on the dashboard. Ready?
Go.
If you ever had to miss out on a field trip because your parents signed the permission slip, have a point. At least you made it today. No, I didn't miss any, did you?
Nope, I did not.
We must have great parents.
The best.
Around. No one's ever going to take you down. If anyone has a negative score, they get a point to help them out. We don't have any negative scores yet, but we can lose points. That means, it's a quick question. First person in the back seat to correctly say words on every side view mirror wins 2 points. Jaffa, can you say all the words on the side view mirror? Close enough. Jaffa gets 1.
Body of water.
Oh, Jeremy gets a point for the body of water.
I assume a creek or a river counts as body of water.
It's body of water.
Okay.
I didn't say a lake or specific type of water. I would have also probably accepted pond because it's a body of water. Probably not a pool though. If you're vegan, you're the reason why we can't stop for fast food. So you lose a point. We don't have any vegans here. And I love cheese. You know, cheese is the number 1 reason why our families have become vegan or vegetarian family members. Welcome to Utah. Lose a point if you've ever taken pictures at a state border sign. We get it. You travel. We've both done that. So just take a card from you
And you're at -1.
and I'm at -1. So my next score, I don't get points for fun. So this one's not worth points according to the directions. Just for fun. Shotgun, do your best. Parent reaches around and grabs for snacks. Yeah, this is actually a game that we normally play. But see, here's the problem. We got a new, I don't know if you can see it. We got a new pet mat back there. It has a hard top bottom, which is really cool because it gives the dogs more room back there. But yeah, it makes it harder to get snacks. However, I don't think I put the pretzels away all the way. Oh, that's dog food. We're not going to eat the dog food. Let's see what else. Ta-da! That's barbecue pretzels. Dots are the best pretzels out there. Not sponsored, but hey, Dots, if you'd like to sponsor me, you're the best pretzels. We'd love to have you as the official pretzel of Bada Boom Bada Geek. This is the first time we've had the barbecue flavor one. It's actually really good. Don't think we ever found any that we didn't like from Dots. So if you haven't tried Dots before, try it. They're delicious. So we did that.
Was that fun?
That was fun.
Okay.
Another card. Dun, 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 dun. Everyone roasts the person to the right. Best roast wins the point. This could be dangerous. Are you my person to the right, or is Jaffa my person to the back?
I don't know.
It's that truck driver that we're about to pass. Person to my right.
Why's it gotta be a truck driver?
Because we just passed a truck driver. We'll just roast each other.
But we're not roasting people.
We're not. Well, we are, but not when it comes to like just do it.
You can't do it on command.
You can't do it on command. You're so indecisive. Change your mind all the time, Jimmy. You might as well be a woman.
Really? You're going to insult your own sex?
Sure, why not? See, it's okay for me to do it.
Sure. You're so indecisive all the time. You might as well be a woman, too.
Oh, I think it's better coming from me, though. I think I get the point.
Sure. You can be at 0.
I can be at 0. Player with their legs crossed gets 1 point for being ladylike. Jaffa, are your legs crossed back there?
Legs crossed? Yeah. His front legs are crossing his back legs.
Let me say it counts. Jaffa gets another point. Jaffa is winning. He's got 2 points. Cows on my side. Lose a point if you've ever made a phone call during an oil change because you didn't know what they were talking about. Made a phone call during an oil change, but just because it was something to do. I did call you to check if I should get my brakes repaired during an oil change or if I should just wait. Does that count?
But you know what they were talking about.
Okay. No points lost. Yes. This would probably be more fun with more people in the car. That's okay. If there is a snow scraper in the car, driver gets 1 point for being prepared for anything. I call BS on this one.
It doesn't matter. I'm the driver.
I call BS on this one because...
I'm the driver. You got to do what the card says.
But...
It doesn't matter if you're the one that put it in here.
And...
You always have it in here.
And you bitch about the fact that I have a snow scraper in the car, even though we live in Georgia.
Doesn't matter. The card says driver gets a point.
I call BS. But fine. What do we gotta do next? But first person to see a license plate from a state besides the one that you're in gets a point.
The one right in front of us.
That's from Michigan?
I think so. Or Ontario. Here, I'll catch up to it.
You're still in Kentucky, right?
Yes, we are still in Kentucky. Ontario.
Ontario.
Wait, it's technically not a state.
It's not a state. No point for you, but the truck was from Texas. So I get a point. Because Ontario is not a state.
Hold on.
Not yet. And I don't think they're going to allow it. However, he also wants to make the whole country a state, not just the provinces.
That'd be one big ass state. Texas finally won't be the biggest one.
If anyone has a blanket,
Comes on my side.
stuffed animal out right now, lose a point for being extra. Don't know what happened to my pillow. And my Snuggie doesn't count as a blanket. So we didn't lose any points. Yay! Yep, on Jeremy's side. Also, it'd probably be more fun as a live stream, but I'm not sure what our reception would be like in the mountains. First person who gets a wave from someone in another car wins 2 points. You do it. Cars are on my side. Just have to catch up with them. I don't think you're just going to catch up with them, though. They're like, no. Then Sherry might get someone to wave at her.
I thought a car was going to pass us on the right, but it exited.
What a jerk.
They knew you wanted to wave. They're like, I don't want to wave at her.
Right, we're catching up with traffic.
I'm on cruise control.
Still
Pretty
catching
much,
up with
pretty
traffic.
much autopilot.
Cars are coming. Get there. While we're waiting to catch up with that car. 1 point to all the cozy cats wearing sweatpants. I'm wearing sweatpants. I get a point because I like to be comfortable when I'm doing a road trip. Comfort is very important. Oh, I got glared at.
Not good wavers, huh?
No, not good wavers. What are you waving about?
He probably thought you were like trying to get his attention to tell him something.
Maybe. Give yourself a point if you've ever driven for Uber, Lyft, etc.
Sweet, I got a point.
Coming up to more cars.
I'll pass them on the right so they can't see you.
That's a nice point if you have an air vent pointed directly at and consider spreading the wealth. I don't think any of the air vents are actually...
Yeah, they're all pointed straight back. Jaffa gets all the air.
Jaffa gets all the air. Oh, he loses a point.
And his defense he can't control.
Ah, true. Gain a point if you've ever ridden a motorcycle on the highway. Add 2 points if you've ever road tripped on a motorcycle. I've never rode one on a highway. How about you?
I would not say on the highway, no.
So no points for us. Maybe. Might catch up with them. Lose a point if you don't know what a transmission even is. Makes the car go. It's not the engine. Second, I gotta see if I can get this guy to wave it.
It's a whole van full of people and you can't get one of them to wave?
I got you to wave. I get points.
You were the middle stack.
I don't really know what a transmission is. I know it's in the car, and you need to get transmission fluid changed.
That doesn't make you know what it is.
Yeah, that's about my car tech. Gain a point if you've ever called AAA. I've called AAA. Did you call AAA? I've called AAA. Not for me, but for Michelle.
She keeps locking her keys in her car.
She keeps locking her keys in the car.
Are they gonna wave at you again?
They waved again.
You don't get more points.
I get more points. First person to spot an animal outside the car wins a point.
Does it have to be dead or alive?
I'm going to go with alive. There might be some cows. We did pass some cows earlier.
Maybe it'll be another goat.
Would be cool to see another goat in the mountains. The player who is taking up the least amount of legroom gets a point. I'm going to say Jaffa's taking up the least amount of legroom.
Oh, he's got the whole freaking back seat. Who are you kidding? No points for anybody.
No points for anybody. We're all taking the same amount of legroom?
Yep.
Hey, backseat, that's you, Jaffa. You have the option to change seats with whomever is in the middle. If you're willing to swap, you get 5 points. There is nobody in the middle, so he doesn't get 5 points. Now, the thing about this game is it says that it's 2+ players.
But there's so many that are more.
Yeah. Lose a point if you've ever been in a car accident. Probably have a story to tell. Jeremy, go!
Which one to pick?
What he's saying is he should lose several points.
No, it doesn't say you lose 1 point for each car accident. I got rear-ended and pushed into another car at a stoplight, and the cop tried to think it was my fault, like I hit the car in front of me. And then because I didn't stop in time, the car behind me hit me. And I was like, no, and it totaled my car.
That's the lamest one. I guess I lose a point too, though, because
You were in that car accident.
Passenger in that accident, and then one that my mom and I were coming back from the doctors, and we were at a stoplight.
You were in a car accident. You weren't even in a car. You were hit by a car.
Yeah, I was hit by a car. Okay, so we both lost a point on that one. We suck. Have a point if you've ever pooped at the rest stop. Ooh, we both get a point. Things the audience wants to know.
Poop last.
Poop last. They get to go first for Cards Against Humanity. If you've ever given roadside assistance to a random person, you get 3 points for your kindness and your lack of serial killer awareness. I'm going to say we both get points for that too. Because we've done even that one guy that needed a tire, didn't have a jack. He had a spare tire, but he didn't have a jack or a wrench.
Or there's on our road trip to Vegas, there was the couple on the side of the road that had everything they needed but a lug wrench.
Yeah, I think we had one for them too. But I don't think we had my 4-way. Might have. I don't know.
No, we didn't have your 4-way. We were driving my car, and our lug wrench didn't fit their lug nut.
We tried.
We tried.
If the person currently driving has missed a turn or an exit on this trip, they lose a point. Wake up. I don't think you've missed a turn. However, it's pretty simple. We're driving on I-75. Up and down I-75. Now, if you're on the West Coast or another country, you're probably like, oh. But I feel like everybody that lives on the Eastern time zone, I feel like I-75 is their go-to road. I'm probably wrong. Let me know in the comment section below.
You're wrong, because there's stuff that actually goes up the East Coast.
Nobody wants to go up to those places. If you can crack your neck on command, do it for a point. I cracked a little. Oh, there it goes. Did you crack your neck? I get a point. However, my neck likes to crack.
As I say, I can usually pop it like all the time, but
Not that.
Nope.
Jeremy might get a point for this one. Has anybody ever drifted? If you have, that's pretty sick, and you get 1 point. Have you drifted?
not intentionally, but yeah. I drifted along Spaghetti Junction. It scared the crap out of me.
You didn't go drifting in the parking lot, and
That's just doing donuts.
ooh, a discussion card. You ready? We don't get points for this. We just have a discussion. The player reading this card must tell each player which kind of card they would be based on their aura. Jaffa, you'd be a Mustang. Vroom, vroom, or Camaro. Yeah, I think Jaffa's going to be a Camaro. Jeremy, you're a minivan. Do I have to say what kind of minivan?
Not a RAV4?
No, you're not a RAV4. You're not cool enough to be a RAV4, but our RAV4 is pretty cute. I did see, I was scrolling through Facebook today on one of my 3D printer group. They had a guy that was making a keychain, and it had Yoda on it, and on top it said Toy Yoda.
Toy Yoda.
And then, what a feeling. And my comment was, shouldn't it be feeling it what a? Because it's Yoda. But yes, we love our new Toyota. Backseat passengers. Vote on who would win a fight between the driver and the shotgun. The winner gets a point.
Up, Jaffa picked me.
Oh, he didn't. He said mom would win. It's happy wife, happy life. Almost to a rest stop. Nope, maybe not. It's a guy looking at
13 miles.
13 miles, go. And we're going to call it a day with the game. Player with the longest commute gets a point for going through that 5 days a week. Well, right now it's me. Your commute is waking up and going to your desk.
You don't technically commute.
I commute from one location to another, giving me a point. You can't stop.
Sure I can. Just shake all the cards off the dash.
That would be sad. Oh, we're supposed to be looking for animals too. I forgot. But not the one in the car. It has it outside the car. Ooh, White Castles. Wonder if that's the exit that has a White Castle on one corner and a Castle's on the other corner.
I thought that was in Tennessee.
Oh, that was Kentucky. Forget. People wearing open-toed shoes. Lose a point and put those piggies away. Technically, I'm not wearing shoes because I took them off, but I have socks on, so my toes are not showing. My piggies piggies are put away.
Told you I had piggies.
You have piggies. I wonder if dogs get to go to dog attraction. Oh, Jeremy gets it. Found an animal. Go through the alphabet and name movies that start with each letter. The first person that hesitates loses a point.
Who goes first?
I'm the reader, so you get to go first.
American Psycho.
Basketball.
Well, let's see.
Okay, you hesitated. The last person to get their license chooses another player to get a point. I choose Jaffa. I guess technically Jaffa's the last one to get a license, but his
is a different kind of license.
Exactly. What's the weirdest snack you've ever gotten at a gas station? The weirdest answer gets 1 point.
The fact that you can get sushi at a gas station. Not that I would eat it, but some people do.
That's just gross.
I agree.
It's not weird, it's just gross. Weirdest thing I've gotten at a gas station. I don't really think anything I got was weird at a gas station. I like that Racetrack has the Froyo's machine. Wait.
But again, that's not weird.
It's not weird, but I like it. I think my go-to is usually jerky and cheddar cracker combos.
Those are not the best one. The pretzel combos are the best.
Cracker combos are the best, but I don't think either of us actually got anything weird.
Oh, Jesus.
0.5 points. Cows.
On my side?
Yeah.
Yay.
If anyone is asleep, subtract a point from them. Jaffa's
Jaffa.
asleep. Might have woke him up. What? I lost a point? Go around and name car-related movies. First person to get stumped loses a point. Fast and the Furious?
Fast and the Furious 2.
Gone in 60 Seconds?
Carrie.
Carrie, like the scary movie with the
car?
There's a car?
Oh, sorry, Christine. My bad. Wrong female name.
Never heard of Christine.
What? It's a killer car.
From outer space?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Gran Turismo?
Knight Rider 2000?
That's a movie?
Yes.
It's not a TV show.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't remember watching it. Transformers.
I don't know if I would call that a car movie.
I would.
That's a robot movie.
No, they're cars. They're robots in disguise as cars.
I mean, technically, most movies have cars.
But no.
If you're going to be like that.
This is going to cause fights. I'm taking it away. None of us get points. So let us know in the comments down below. Is Transformers a car movie or not? Vote on the best singer and give the pop star spotlight and a point. I think you're the better singer.
Wait, what?
It says vote on the best singer and give that pop star spotlight.
Okay.
So I gotta sing now.
It doesn't say have to sing.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. It says give that star the spotlight. So let me sing.
Me.
Not gonna sing your karaoke song?
No, it's YouTube. I don't want to trigger any copyright flags.
No, it'll be fine. As long as we don't have the music playing in the background.
Not always. That's how good I sing.
If you've ever peed in a bottle or a can in the car, you get a point for your good aim and steady hand. Jeremy?
Peed in a bottle.
Was there a genie in the bottle?
No.
That's good.
I know, otherwise I would have peed on the genie. It would have been a sprinkle genie.
If you've ever done a donut, you get 1 point. If you've never done a donut, you don't get any points. Jeremy already said he did donuts.
You've never done donuts? What a sheltered life you've lived.
Jeremy, I didn't have my license until I was 26. Adults don't do donuts.
Yes, they do. My dad taught me how.
We already told everybody we had good parents. You're ruining it, Jeremy.
That is good parenting. So I don't go out and do it not knowing how
Oh, okay.
and break the car.
You say so. If anybody brought a musical instrument, give them a point. Duck 5 points if it's a harmonica. Whistles do not count.
My lips are musical instruments.
No, they are not.
I can play the butt flute.
Please don't. That's why we didn't go to Whitecaps. If you are too young to rent a car, you get a point for being radiant and youthful. Age requirements, 25. Josh gets point because even in dog years, he's not 25. Do you call it the freeway or the highway? Vote. Winners get a point.
Highway or interstate. I don't say freeway.
Depends on the road. Depends on the conversation.
When do you ever use freeway?
I don't like to go on the freeway.
No, you don't say freeway. You say highway.
Well, we both get a point, but we're just gonna make
They
it go.
cancel each other out.
Cancel each other out. Dashboard. First person to spot a rest stop gets a point.
Well, that's going to go to waste because we're getting off this exit.
So last card. First player who can find something lodged in the cracks of their seat wins 2 points.
You already got rid of the banana.
I already got rid of it. We don't have anything lodged in our seats because we're trying to keep this clean. We might get time for another card. Driver gets a point if there's an air freshener hanging from the mirror. I call shenanigans yet again. It's my air freshener.
Driver gets a point.
The navigator gets 1 point for keeping us going the right way. That's me.
That's the GPS.
No, it's me because I'm in the navigator seat. GPS is getting mad. Where are you going? For a point, everyone gets the current speed limit and the driver tells who wins. If they aren't sure, they lose a point. 35 miles an hour. I win. Oh, hey Jaffa. Just because, so you know. Ah! All the points collided together. We'll never know who won. Well, there was a speed limit sign, like, right there. Okay. So that's all we have for the road trip game. It would have probably been better with more people, and we actually had someone keeping score rather than me trying to put all the cards on the dashboard for points. Jeremy probably won. But since all the cards fell down,
Nobody will ever know.
Nobody will ever know. So, geeks, enjoy your road trip, and we'll see you next time. Jaffa says bye.